this should be KOing here. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to take out the Toxicroak, and what's in the back? He actually gets to the Solar Beam. Oh my god. So that's the one good thing about Incinerate, is you saw how quickly that thing got to a Solar Beam. That's insane. And it actually doesn't KO because Azon Bombaril is the biggest piece of shit in the world. Nerf it. Nerf that stupid thing now that XL is a thing. Azu is even more powerful now. Wow. No one asked for this. Literally no one. Maybe some scrub who only uses Azumarill and Gallade and Stunfisk was like, make it more powerful. Yeah, that'll be cool, right? Yeah? Huh? Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Pokemon that was briefly featured in one of my older videos. Not that old, but if future Shrady remembers too, he will put a little card up there if you want to watch this video. I did a video about the new move Incinerate, the one that they added at the beginning of Season 5, I believe. And Incinerate is the only 5-turn fast move that's in the game currently. So the video I did was about Chandelure in the Master League, and towards the end of the video I also did a little bit of Typhlosion, because Typhlosion is also one of the Pokemon that received this new move. But I was fortunate enough to have some battles submitted to me by the one and only Bonage, the Spice Lord himself, featuring Typhlosion in the Great League, that is. So Typhlosion is going to be running Incinerate, Blast Burn, and Solar Beam. Usually, before it got this new move, you'd want to run Shadow Claw instead of Incinerate. But now it's up to you which one you want to run. Incinerate's going to get Stab on it, so it's definitely going to hit a lot harder. The energy generation is very similar, but the difference is Incinerate is a 5-turn fast move. For comparison, Dragon Breath is a 1-turn fast move, and Confusion is a 4-turn fast move. So Incinerate is currently the only 5-turn fast move that is in the game right now. If you can sneak in one extra Incinerate while your opponent is throwing a charge move, that can really turn around bad matchups, because the energy generation from a 5-turn fast move is pretty crazy. So Bonage's team he's going to be running is going to be Typhlosion in the lead with Incinerate, Blast Burn, and Solar Beam, and then he's got Shadow Gallade with Confusion, Close Combat, and Leaf Blade, and then Lanturn in the back with Spark, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. So I haven't seen much of Typhlosion in the Great League, but I'm assuming it's going to be kind of squishy. So he's got 2 relatively glassy Pokemon and then 1 tanky Pokemon, Lanturn. Alright, so picking up a very, very poor lead here. He's going to be safe switching into his Gallade, and hopefully the Lanturn can deal with that Skarmory later. Or not Skarmory, the other guy. So he's building up. He's got, I think he's got a Leaf Blade and a Close Combat, so as long as he can throw these without the opponent getting a... Oh, no, he didn't have one. Okay. That's unfortunate. But either way, he's going to come back in with the Typhlosion. As you can see, those Incinerates are no joke when it comes to damage. And I think it only takes 3 to get to a Blast Burn. I could be wrong on that, so let's find out. So another Sky Attack coming through because the Skarmory farmed down that Gallade. Okay, so that does a lot of damage. But he is already at a Blast Burn, and 2 more. Oh, 1 more. He's at a Solar Beam. That's crazy. Okay, gonna go ahead and throw this this Blast Burn, because this is gonna be taking out the Skarmory here, and he's got 1 Blast Burn left over, and it's gonna land on this Swampert. Hopefully, let's see. It will do a lot of damage even though it's resisted. So it does land, so very nice. Now he's going to switch into his Lanturn to avoid being farmed down, and there's a Cherim in the back. So as long as he can correctly deal with this thing, because Cherim is more of a fire type attacker. It does have Solar Beam, so you got to watch out for Solar Beam. But Lanturn is pretty thick. It's not going to be able to tank a Solar Beam though. So the Cherim is at a Solar Beam now, so Bonage has to call this. Is it a bait or is it actually a Solar Beam? It is actually a Solar Beam, so very nice. He still might be able to pull this off. Let's see. So he's going to go for the heavier hitting move now. Both resisted here, but that's going to be enough to, yeah, he should be able to farm down now. And I don't think this is another Solar Beam. This should be a resisted Weather Ball. So hopefully he can, I don't know, the opponent is getting close to another charge move, and Thunderbolt is resisted. Will it do it? Tried to sack there, unfortunately, did not work out for him, so unfortunately not, well, Hydro Cannon should take him out, right? It's a Sludge Wave, okay. Well, either way, that was a very nice attempt at sacking there, but not able to pull it off. But we did get to see a little bit of Typhlosion. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty hard to use something with Incinerate because it takes so long. So, like, after you throw the charge move, your opponent's getting multiple fast moves in while you're in the same animation for 1 charge move. Alright, so picks up a lead against a Toxicroak. This is pretty bad. As you can see, the counters are really adding up. And Mud Bomb is going to be super effective here. The Blast Burn and other fire type moves are... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That confusion damage was absolutely insane. But unfortunately, he's getting hard countered here with the Drift Blim. Drift Blim is going to be resisting all the charge moves here. But Shadow Gallade's nuts. Like, look at this. He could even shield this if he wanted to and just confusion this thing down. He is taking super effective damage from the ghost type attacks. But yeah, confusion is insane. So he unfortunately is down... he has no shields now. So he is debuffs, but the opponent should be shielding this, right? Yeah, it's going to shield it, and that's going to reduce his defense here. And the opponent has to throw a charge move, otherwise they're going to get hit by another charge move here, like a Leaf Blade. So Rock Slide coming through is going to be taking him out. And now he's got the Typhlosion here. Both of these Pokemon are doing super effective damage to each other, but you can see how quickly Typhlosion gets their charge moves. It's absolutely insane. Gets a shield with the first one, and he's at another one already, but unfortunately... he's going to be going down here to a Rock Slide. What the hell happened there? He's got a Lanturn in the back, so if he can get to, he's not going to be able to get to a Hydro Pump. Earthquake's going to be super effective here. The only weaknesses Lanturn has... Okay, the opponent went for a Rock Slide. Okay, so he's got a chance here. They tried to sack, and now he's got a Hydro Pump loaded. The opponent... This is like a flip around of what happened in the last matchup. So now the opponent tried to sack, and Bonage didn't fall for it. And now he's got a Hydro Pump ready for that stupid Bear Trap in the back. Thank God it got hit by a Hydro Pump. I hate that thing. But yeah, the only two weaknesses Lanturn has are grass and ground. But it definitely has a very good typing. And the moveset is, I really like Lanturn, but it's difficult to use. It is a very good closer if you can get shields and save energy on it, though. Alright, so this is an interesting matchup here. Both Pokemon are doing resisted damage. Bone Club is going to be super effective here, but, you know, Shadow Bone is still more energy efficient, so I would at least be building up to the Shadow Bone, but that does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Bonage's charge moves are resisted here, the Fire type and the... Wow, that does a ton, though. So he's going to safe switch into the Gallade here. Now, he's got to call this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Shadow Bone. Maybe a Shadow Ball. It is a Shadow Bone. That would have been taking him out there. So he's going to Confusion down. Try to Confusion down. The opponent comes in with a Snorlax. Licks are going to be super effective here, but the close combat is going to one-shot a Snorlax. So let's see. He does get a shield. Probably can get to another one. No, he can't get to another one. Maybe building up a little bit more energy before throwing that could have helped there. But either way, he's going to come in with the Typhlosion. He's going to go ahead and shield this, because Body Slam would be taking him out. He should be able to get to a Blast Burn. He's already at a Blast Burn. Oh, man. See, that's what I'm talking about with Incinerate. It's really hard to use because your opponent has all the time in the world to throw a charge move while your fast move is just trying to go through. So he's just got this Lanturn left. Can Lanturn sweep with no shields versus 3 Pokemon? It's not looking too great. Body Slam's going to be coming through. That doesn't do all that much. Going to go for the Thunderbolt here. Doesn't want to get hit by any more Body Slams. I doubt the opponent's going to be shielding this. And then let's see what comes back in. It's going to be a Shiftry, so yeah, this is GG. Razor Leaf Shiftry. What the heck? I've literally never seen a Razor Leaf Shiftry before. But either way, GG. But we'll take a look and see. Like I said, this is a very hard Pokemon to use with this fast move. Shadow Claw is a lot easier to use than Incinerate is. Okay, so picking up another lead versus a Toxicroak. This time he's going to switch directly into his Gallade to throw his opponent off guard. The opponent comes in with an Umbreon. This is not too bad here. The Umbreon is going to do neutral damage with the Dark type attacks because of the fighting and psychic typing on Gallade. Does have to shield because Gallade's very squishy. He's going to build up a lot of energy here and then throw a Leaf Blade. He does have enough for a Leaf Blade and a close combat. So if he gets a shield here, then he can go ahead and throw a close combat next. Does he survive a foul play? I actually no idea. I would barely. Oh, he barely gets to it, and he snuck in an extra confusion there. That's really hard to do. I don't know if you noticed that, but he snuck in an extra confusion while he was throwing the charge move. So he's going to go down, but he did get both shields here. So now he's going to come in with a Lanturn. Lanturn's going to do nice here because they're both real tanky Pokemon, so he's going to be able to tank all these foul plays with relative ease. Doesn't have to shield anything, can save his shield for the Typhlosion. Going to go ahead and just hit him with the Hydro Pump here. This is going to be doing a lot of neutral damage. I don't think it's going to be taking out the Umbreon, but it should be doing a good amount of damage here. Yep. Let's see. Curious. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good chunk of damage. So it seems like Umbreon probably has the advantage in this matchup here just because it's so spammy. But he's going to go ahead and let this go. This won't KO. Probably going to switch out into his, Typhlosion right now and then try to farm down. Can tank a foul play, but yeah, Typhlosion's really glassy. Typhlosion his stats are a lot better in the Ultra League here. So he's going to go ahead and farm down, just barely able to farm down there. Let's see what comes back in. Probably that Toxicroak, going to hit it with the Blast Burn. This should be KOing here. Yeah, that's going to take out the Toxicroak, and what's in the back? He's got to get to the Solar Beam. Please get to the Solar Beam. He actually gets to the Solar Beam. Oh my god. So that's the one good thing about Incinerate, is you saw how quickly that thing got to a Solar Beam. That's insane. And it actually doesn't KO because Azon Bombaril is the biggest piece of shit in the world. Nerf it. Anyway, player F come through. That's fine. He's going to be able to spark it down. Thank the Lord. Nerf that stupid thing. Now that XL is a thing, Azu is even more powerful now. Wow. No one asked for this. Literally no one. Maybe some scrub who only uses Azumarill and Gallade and Stunfisk was like, make it more powerful. Yeah. That would be cool, right? Yeah? Alright, so picking up a negative lead here. Going to go ahead and safe switch into his Gallade. He does have 2 responses to Azumarill in the back, which is a very nice way to build a team. I know Bolage likes building his teams that way. It's the same way I usually build my teams. Put something in the lead, and then you put 2 covers for it in the back. So this is a pretty interesting matchup. Either one of these Pokemon can win. They both get to charge moves relatively quickly, and the fast moves are doing the same amount of damage, but it looks like Gallade has the advantage there. So he's got a lot of energy left over, and there's a Bastiodon, so Leaf Blade is going to hit for neutral damage, and he might be able to get to a second one because Smackdown is resisted, so he might not... Can he get to, no, he's not going to be able to get to a close combat, unfortunately. Again, Confusion is also a 4-turn fast move, so pretty difficult to use. So he's got 2 Pokemon here. I don't know about this. Okay, so he snuck in an extra Incinerate. That's pretty huge. So he's going to have to shield the Stone Edge. That would be doing super effective damage, just like the fast moves are. He's got 2 Blast Burns. That is insane how quickly that gets to charge moves. So Blast Burn's going to hit for neutral here because Rock resists, and then Steel takes super effective from. He gets the shield. Solar Beam would also hit for neutral damage here, but Blast Burn is more energy efficient because it gets stab on it, and it's just a better move in general. So he's going to come in with a Lanturn. Now Lanturn again is taking neutral damage and receiving neutral or giving neutral damage and receiving it, but he's able to farm down the Bastiodon. The opponent made a mistake by staying in there because now his Azon Bombaril is going to get hit by a couple Thunderbolts here. There's really nothing Azumarill can do here. It can throw a Play Rough, but it's not gonna, yeah. Well, here you go, Azon Bombaril. You can take both of these and just, you know, shove them right up your butthole. Alright, so that's gonna be taking out that stupid blue bunny, and Bonage is taking the win with a really cool team. I do really like this team. It does seem like Incinerate is a very, very difficult fast move to use. Like I even have trouble with Volt Switch and Confusion sometimes. So using a 5-turn fast move seems like it would be way more difficult because your opponent has so much time to throw a charge move while you can't do anything. You're just locked in that animation. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the double feature today. If you're looking forward to more double features in the future, let me know down in the comments if this is something that you like seeing, because I'm doing a shorter video, but we're doing 2 videos a day instead of 1. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below, and if you're new to the channel and you're still watching the video, I posted another one today, so you should go and check that out. And if you want to subscribe, that would be you know, hugely helpful, because I would like to make this into a career. Alright guys, take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: NZ Tech Freak, Northstar7620, Clapton Caveman, Joseph Cahill, Lana Pierce, Aeon, Critterus, TVDL, and Kelzam. Thanks so much, guys.